The faith that anyone could move from rags to riches, with enough guts and gumption, hard work and nose to the grindstone, was once at the core of the American dream. I'm the daughter of refugees. The immigrant mentality is to work hard, be brave, and never give up in your pursuit of achieving the American dream. Education is the gateway to the American dream. But today our immigration laws make higher education, a virtual requirement for financial security, out of reach for more than 1 million undocumented students. I was a poor kid. I came from nothing. We didn't have any money, a lot of times we didn't have any food, and now, all of a sudden, I'm a superhero in a Marvel movie? Talk about the American dream, man, I'm living it. The American dream never really existed. It was a marketing scam. We must stop talking about the American dream and start listening to the dreams of Americans. Our workforce and our entire economy are strongest when we embrace diversity to its fullest, and that means opening doors of opportunity to everyone and recognizing that the American dream excludes no one. The American dream is simple. It's the unwavering belief that anybody, you, me, your friends, your neighbors, Grandma Verna, can become exceedingly successful, and all it takes is the right amount of work, ingenuity, and determination. The American dream is independence and being able to create that dream for yourself. No person can maximize the American dream on the minimum wage. I don't understand why black people have been so quiescent, so passive over the hundreds of years of American history. Why hasn't there been more violence, more armed struggle? I know answers to some of that, but it seems to me it's an issue of faith, an abiding faith in some sort of great beyond, or great spirit, or even in the American dream. The promise of the American dream requires that we are all provided an equal opportunity to participate in and contribute to our nation. I've long been interested in looking at the culture of consumerism and also was interested in this connection between the American dream and the house being kind of the ultimate expression of self and success. I play for the America that embraces refugees from war-torn nations, for the America that welcomes all people who want the chance to experience the American dream, for the America that appreciates the contributions from all the people it shelters. The American dream is a phrase we'll have to wrestle with all of our lives. It means a lot of things to different people. I think we're redefining it now. The American dream is dead for the majority of America. I want American dream growth, lots of new businesses, well-paying jobs, and American leadership in new industries, like clean energy and biotechnology. I was a victim of the American dream, the bourgeois, middle-class dream. All I wanted was a little piece of life, to be married, to have children. The American dream is still alive out there, and hard work will get you there. You don't necessarily need to have an Ivy League education or to have millions of dollars startup money. It can be done with an idea, hard work and determination. I've achieved the American dream. I feel it's my duty to help others achieve their vision, too, especially the youth. The American dream is really money. The American dream I believe in is one that provides anyone willing to work hard enough with the opportunity to succeed. There are those who will say that the liberation of humanity, the freedom of man and mind is nothing but a dream. They are right. It is the American dream. The American dream is a term that is often used but also often misunderstood. It isn't really about becoming rich or famous. It is about things much simpler and more fundamental than that. Happiness does not come from football awards. It's terrible to correlate happiness with football. Happiness comes from a good job, being able to feed your wife and kids. I don't dream football, I dream the American dream, 2 cars in a garage, be a happy father. To realize the American dream, the most important thing to understand is that it belongs to everybody. It's a human dream. If you understand this and work very hard, it is possible. Only in America can someone start with nothing and achieve the American dream. That's the greatness of this country. The American dream is that any man or woman, despite of his or her background, can change their circumstances and rise as high as they are willing to work. You stuff somebody into the American dream, and it becomes a prison. The negative side of the American dream comes when people pursue success at any cost, which in turn destroys the vision and the dream. The American dream is one of success, home ownership, college education for one's children, and have a secure job to provide these and other goals. Here in Indiana and in many states throughout the Union, we rely on coal to power our homes and provide good-paying middle-class jobs, like the one my family relied on when I was a kid. The coal mine helped put food on our table and helped me pursue an education and realize the American dream. The ADA gave more than 50 million Americans with disabilities, just like my son Cole, the chance to live the American dream and be defined only by their potential, not their limitations. I am the American dream. I am the epitome of what the American dream basically said. It said you could come from anywhere and be anything you want in this country. That's exactly what I've done. I love entrepreneurship because that's what makes this country grow, and if I can help companies grow, I am creating jobs, I am setting foundations for future generations. It sends the message that the American dream is alive and well. What is the American dream? The American dream is one big tent. One big tent. And on that big tent you have 4 basic promises: equal protection under the law, equal opportunity, equal access, and fair share. The American dream comes from opportunity. The opportunity comes from our founding principles, our core values that's held together and protected by the Constitution. Those ideas are neither Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, white, or black. Those are American ideologies. To me, the American dream is being able to follow your own personal calling. To be able to do what you want to do is incredible freedom. Barack knows the American dream because he's lived it, and he wants everyone in this country to have that same opportunity, no matter who we are or where we're from or what we look like or who we love. Americans have so far put up with inequality because they felt they could change their status. They didn't mind others being rich, as long as they had a path to move up as well. The American dream is all about social mobility in a sense, the idea that anyone can make it. In the end, the American dream is not a sprint, or even a marathon, but a relay. Our families don't always cross the finish line in the span of one generation, but each generation passes on to the next the fruits of their labor. My dad's from that generation, like a lot of immigrants, where he feels like if you come to this country, you pay this thing like the American dream tax, like you're going to endure some racism. And if it doesn't cost you your life, well hey, you lucked out. Pay it, there you go, Uncle Sam. I was born here, so I actually had the audacity of equality. I have spent my life judging the distance between American reality and the American dream. I'm somewhat of a socialist in the sense that I believe in housing for the homeless and medical care for all. So, for me, the American dream has been having a TV show, and being successful and having a nice house and having everything. I've been living the American dream for over 25 years, just being able to do what I do, be creative, and make money out of it. It's incredible. You know that I am living proof that the American dream is real. Growing up, our congressman cut through government bureaucratic red tape to help my mom buy our first house. That's the kind of congressman I'll be. Legal immigration has allowed people like me and my family to succeed and pursue their American dream, give back, and is an important part of what makes this country great. I'm just an American dream. Hope will be found by understanding that diversity is the essence of the American dream and why we need each other to fulfill it. People are so busy dreaming the American dream, fantasizing about what they could be or have a right to be, that they're all asleep at the switch. Consequently, we are living in the age of human error. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.